Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the latest spire in the latest spire 2 on Ascension 3 on the Defect. And we've got a minion. My deck is really mid. It has one really good card here, this one, with the momentum. Nothing else in it screams any kind of consistency, any kind of quality. I think it was just a really bad run by me. Let's do it again. I have learned from my mistakes. Not taking a Neos Fury. A random relic or removing 2 cards. Both of them sounds pretty nice. Both of them sound really nice rather. Something like this. I don't think I want to take an early elite here. I could get an extra upgrade before I take one. Hit the shop. Not bad. I'm in the underwater biome as well. I feel like in the early fights I don't need the strikes. I think if I was in the overwater biome, I think it would be more dangerous. But these guys, for example, they don't really scale up, right? So I should be mostly fine here. Horrible target selection. This could get a little bit hairy. Oh my. But damage though, it's not too bad. Come on. There we are. Taking 1 damage is not bad. I can take that. Especially when you remove your battle power. Fire potion and well, a glacier at the start would be nice. Makes me very defensive here. But I mean, it's a glacier, it's really good. I think I should take the commerce. I need some kind of battle power. Would you look at that? Welcome back, Claw. I could also be logical and take a focused strike here. Focused strike and maybe a cool-headed. Or go for the ice. Turbo is also good. Let's go for a frost build maybe. I mean, I got a really good start here with the stuff. You know, free of my addiction to the claw at last. Can I prosper finally? If I need to use the potion here to not take damage, I will. I do not. Very nice. Focused strike is a really nice damage card at the start here. The claw is calling to me, but I've got a glacier here. I'm pretty likely to fill my orb slots right now. Feel like that could be really nice. And a random chest as well. 1 more strength. With the barrage, okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty strong in that case. I could go for a barrage upgrade or a focused strike. Well, this is going to add the most damage to my deck. This is probably 6 damage most of the time. Maybe I don't have that many defensive cards actually. Bit underwhelming, taking 6 damage, but yeah, whatever. I don't think it's worth using a potion right before an elite. The first elite of the game too. Second one, maybe I could have used it there. The game is telling me, why did you not use that there? Are you stupid? Cool-headed or a leap? Leap is more front-loaded, I think I'll take that. Nice little 9 block card, very simple, very down to earth, you know, you take that and you get your block. Yeah, not too bad. I keep on not drawing my block cards though. How is this possible? How am I not full blocking with this deck? What? Where are you? You know, I'm drawing those two when I don't need to block. Like, that's the sad part. Probably double block. Maybe 5%. Ah, skip. I don't think it's worth it. Can still kill it in 2 turns. Even if I fire potion, it wouldn't really matter there. Wouldn't make a difference. Oh my god. Bad draws. Eating very much random damage. Strike dummy. Alright, I've got a focused strike, it's not going to be useless soon. It's alright. Could go for a cold snap for another. Or FTL. I think FTL has to be it, right? Yeah. Just 3 damage, you know. Maybe an upgrade to the Glacier or a focused strike. It's actually 2 more damage and one more focus. That's a pretty big upgrade actually to get. For a common, think about that. That's a really nice common. Okay. Okay. Turns out when you don't go for the claws, you just get rewarded with greatness. Alright, hello Terror Eel. $18 damage. Focused strike does 18 damage. Just dry. This is 11. Oh, chill actually, full blocks. That's nice. Maybe should have gone for the strike there instead of the other option. Nah, it's fine. This is doing so much damage. Could hit a barrage. Into a dual cast. That is so much damage actually. For this part of the game. When have you seen a focused strike do this much damage as well? And strike does 10. Bro, I've got fucking attack power right now. Triple offensive relics, alright. mixed with the fact that I've got a glacier. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. Letter opener, that's more offense. You know, I would have struggled against the eels, so this is a nice surprise again. And a glassworks. Glasswork is very good with some. If I upgrade the momentum strike, it goes to 13, it goes to 16, it goes to 19 damage. That's a 19 damage one cost. No fucking grey border as well. But I think I want my AoE. And ironically, I think it's better. Two cards gain steady. I could enchant a turbo and a barrage, but I could pay for one. This is actually, I didn't know that this is the, wait, let me read this. Waterlocked scriptorium. Navigating the murky passages, you stumble upon a withered figure working a small shop. The multitude of shelves are stuffed full of damp scrolls and parchment. Noticing a patron has entered, the shopkeeper snaps to attention and gestures at some implements arranged on a desk. This card gains retain. And some 2 cards with steady. I think the turbo with steady is the best option. I can hold it for a big turn where I need some energy. I think the second steady is not that impactful. It is better to save my gold. Matisse getting steady is so good though. Just adds more consistency, you know. And I don't think I need to rest right now, I'm feeling very strong. Alright, my most expensive turn that I could draw is 6 energy. So the turbo upgrade actually allows me to play every single hand I can draw right now. Ah, capacitor would have been nice. Warpaint would have been nice. No, I don't need the damage from this. I don't really need that. Could go for a defragment. Defragment removal. Yeah. In our orb deck, it's kinda insane. Strike does 10 damage, and dual cast does 16 damage. But the dual cast takes an orb away from me. Do I think it's unironically? Nah, I've got an orb deck. You know, the strike with the strike damage does do 10 damage combined with the Vajra, but still. Wasting that for 3 damage, it's not worth it. For example, there would have been very nice to draw a turbo. Probably want to kill this one next. Turbo. Glassworks first. Defragment before I play the glacier so I get more damage. Knee glacier. Incredible damage actually. I'm taking 0 damage as well. Let's kill you. I should have hit this one actually. On further review. Doesn't matter, this fight is over. My damage is insane. Very nice relics. And a blood vial. Just so to make sure I don't die, I guess. Tesla coil is alright, but I don't think I want it. Could get a reboot. Yeah. Let's get that. I don't need a rest. I'm fine. Drop me one of these. Drop me one of these. This does more damage actually. With the 2 focus. So I've hit that actually. Alright, I am I'm frosted up. Just gonna be waiting here for a bit until I draw my barrage and finish this fight. I would like more damage. I'm not liking the lack of damage right now. In my hands. Give me one of those. Need to maximize the damage I do. Cause yeah, I don't want to end up dying to this thing. I doubt I will, but you know, just to be sure. Better to save the turbo in my hand, I think. Could have gotten 2 more blocks there, oops. Should have played that first. Yeah, basically perfected the combat though. Came out with the same amount of HP I went in basically. Voltaic? Or genetic algorithm. Voltaic gives me a scaling threat. And does give me a lot of orbs to play with. I mean, I have to take it. Genetic algorithm would be very nice too, but I don't feel like I need the block really. A Voltaic gives me a threat to end the fight completely. Fucking that's caramel. I don't have the gold for that anyway. It's basically bad ectoplasm. Ectoplasm that might stop it working, you know. I don't feel like this is a good relic. Maybe this route is the best. Could go for that. What about here if I go this route? Still get an elite. 2 elites. 3 elites. Wait, that's only 2 elites. 4 total. And 2 shops. No, 1 shop. This 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's a better route. I'm going this route. My bad, I'm going here. I can also avoid the hard combats until... Oh, I'm not taking any hard combats, that's very nice. Although the Act 2 hard combats aren't that bad for this deck at all. I feel like I can counter all of them. Energy extinguishes at the start of Act 3. I feel like a hot cocoa. You know, I'm just feeling like a hot cocoa, what can I say? You know, I could always find something that I can use my energy on. Some more card draw and stuff like that. It's not horrible. Give me some of these. And it's over. Synchronize is actually unironically good here. Oh, upgrade only removes the exhaust though. Give me a cool-headed. I want to use my turn 1 better. Corrupted Barrage. Or just a transform. I think the Voltaic is going to be doing a majority of my damage here, to be honest. Let's transform a strike. Let's see what we get. Compact, nice. Some more block. I guess it also helps for the turbo. Could be worse. I don't need any help. It could theoretically be very bad, but you know, I'm not exactly scared here. FTL is not that important, I'm fine without it. But obviously I will take it back, you know, it's just a pure positive, you know. There's nothing negative about having that in my deck. And there's the second dazed. So that's about all that not using my gold did there. I don't want to upgrade my hand for this thing. This fight is not worth it. Hit the barrage, the Voltaic maybe. Go for a turbo Clashworks reboot. There we are. You're finished, buddy. A weak potion. I'll take it. Going to be good against an elite. Single target elite to be specific. A double energy would be choice if I could find an ice cream. And I would also hologram back my Voltaic, which is definitely what I'm taking here. Hologramming the Voltaic is my win condition. And I want to number 1 upgrade the Voltaic so it doesn't exhaust, and number 2 I want to upgrade the hologram so that it neither that exhausts as well. I'm starting to think maybe I should have taken the you know, the best T option, to be honest. Maybe I trolled a little bit with that. Might have to use a weak potion on this thing. It's very scary. Hunter Killer, it feels like an elite. I think it should not hit this hard, considering the fact that it also takes away your stuff. Takes away your choice. One of this. And then crazy. I think it should not be taking away your strength and also being hitting that hard. I feel like it's way too strong. Storm. I do have the fragment. It works very well with the Voltaic. I do want to have more energy generation. Rocket punch is alright. It does work with the turbo. Most likely I can play this for free. I'll take it. I've got the turbo retain, so it's very likely I can play it for free. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Not bad. Hit them with that. Yeah, that was not too skibidi. 2 damage. Get the Voltaic back to my hand. To scale this thing up. Because it scales exponentially. It is going to be definitely the win condition. Unless I kill this thing in other ways. It is possible in my deck. It's very nice. Very nice deck I've got here. Give me one of those. Yeah, the Orcas definitely. 18 block, holy shit. And then full block. Could have debated going for an additional lightning here, but I don't know if it's worth it here. Give me a reboot. Welcome back to Turbo and Rocket Punch. Do I want to play the Glacier? I think I do. Let's do this. Wow. Full defensive hand, I guess. There's a Voltaic though. Let's do a shap here. Well, I've got many types of lethal, but whatever. Let's kill it with this. Tiny mailbox. Useless, basically. Spinner or another hologram. I forgot to take that one. I'm taking the spinner though. Very nice card to get. Reptile trinket, kinda useless. Really useless actually. One of my least favorites. It only works if you've got something like Thieves, and even then it's kinda like mid. Spinner upgrade to get the class immediately, or hologram upgrade so I can cycle faster. Let's do this, because there's a very good chance that this is going to be the centipede. It is the centipede, hello there. Definitely pop in this. I should have gone for the FTR at the start. Oops. Let's avoid dying. I think that's a good idea. Good turn here. Oh, we'll take it. pretty sure I'm full blocking, right? Yeah, I am. That's good. My letter opener is going to carry this fight. Oh nice, here's the upgraded spinner that I would have liked to have a while ago, but you know, whatever. Could be worse. Glassworks is another one. $24. Yeah, it's lethal on this one. Let's look for something. Not bad. Well, I didn't play the fragment before that. That was a really bad draws and I was still able to escape all damage there. Oh, Elite drop an additional cardboard. Oh, gimme. A subroutine. I've got a defragment and a spinner. I don't know if the upgrades. I don't know if that's worth the subroutine. Refract is not that good either anymore. It is better early game when you can actually like, or if you can cheat it, obviously, or if you've got like unlimited energy, but I have none of those. Might be a skip. Yeah, honestly, might be a skip. Maybe I should take the subroutine, but I'm feeling like it's not that good here. Upgrade the hologram so I can use it multiple times a fight. Very important so I can call back my Voltaic. Start with this. Oh nice, rocket punch counters this guy a little bit. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. One of these and one of these. And I'm full blocking, nice. Give me one of these. Guess I could play Zap, why not? And reboot. Focused strike? Or is it? I could have used a weak potion and ended the fight there. I didn't realize. I cooked this guy. And I'm gonna get a white star proc from it. That's very, very nice. Pair. More max HP. Second turbo. Second one, I don't know if I need a second one. Adaptive strike. It's alright, but I don't need to scale that one. Feral. Once again, it's alright. I've got a few cards to use with it. Let's take that. Oh, and the upgraded one. Coolant, Meteor Strike, Multicast. You know, I've got the turbo with retain. But coolant would just block for me, like it would block a lot. Do I need the energy? Could I use the energy? Is it necessary, the energy? You know what, I feel like a Meteor Strike would be pretty interesting. Let's go with that. Got a really easy hard fight here. I mean, none of them would be pretty easy for my deck, but you know, this one in particular is pretty easy. Not too much damage either. That was a very underwhelming hand, by the way. taking some damage in that case. 4 more. Nah, I'd faster than light. Now I could take a storm though. I feel like it was a mistake to skip it the first time, to be honest. Lightning rod was also an option. I think the iterate was also a mistake to skip. Well, let's go. Let's dance. Voltaic. Really mid hands. Where is my power set? This power, this power, this power, this power. 4 powers to play, and I didn't draw any of them with like while drawing over half of my deck theoretically. The spinner. Definitely hitting the barricade. I mean, that one. That barricade. Weak pose and angle, for sure. Scared the Voltaic better while also blocking for myself. That was definitely the correct play. But that was the big hit. Now comes a way smaller hit. Alright. Hologram back my... I could actually meteor strike, but you know, Voltaic is my win condition. I should always take that. Feral. Should have played the Feral first. I forgot I'm generating more with that. I could generate more stuff with that. Thank you, Feral. How many Voltaics do I have? I've got 10. That's basically lethal already. It's 100 damage. I'm not afraid of this. I'm scaled up. So much smoke. Yeah, hold the turbo. We'll take next turn. I could also meteor strike next turn. Let's see. Right. Can't meteor strike then, whatever. Wait a second, I can. Yeah. I don't have a way to proc the plasma, unfortunately. I don't have the energy for dual cast. But there we are. You are already dead. Would have been nice to play the meteor strike. Oh, entropic brew. I shouldn't use that. There's a chance I get something really nice there. Helix drill. This is the one I had in the previous run. If you remember still. I feel like it's not as good here. Not exactly the way I'm going to win with the Voltaic in my deck already. Ice Lance is interesting, but I feel like it's kinda bad. Like in my brain it sounds kinda rough. Yeah, I'm gonna skip. I feel like the Ice Lance is really mid. Like I just get the vibes from it that it's not gonna act well, you know, it's gonna feel hard to play. Alright, energy every turn. Apotheosis. Hardeligas front. I could use the 4 energy with better eniga on side. In this. I even have a compact. If I happen to draw the compact with a daze, it becomes positive. Where is the shops? Two elites. I could take 3 elites here, 4 elites. No, 3 elites, 1, 2, 3. I'm taking the 3 elites. I'm feeling confident. I want to maximize the power of my deck to have a satisfying video. A satisfying video is what you need. You know, a video with a bad ending is kinda shit. If you've got a video with a bad middle, it's kinda whatever. 8 energy. On first turn, not too bad. Whatever. Smokestack? I only have 1 turbo, it's not going to be my win condition. Let's take a boot sequence to protect my turn 1. Wait, that's bad. I have so much energy on turn 1. Oops. Well, whatever. It's gonna help me not take damage. Rocket punch. Rocket punch with the dazes. That's actually energy right there. Nice block. Combo. There's the storm. Wait, how much damage am I? I've got 18 block. 15. Oh yeah, I'm taking some damage. Let's block. Spinner. That works. Contra barrage. Focused strike still does 18 damage out of nowhere. This could high-key be like a deck without orbs and it would still work. Alright, I've got 4 energy and on the first turn I've got 8 and I've got some dazes, so I might as well take that. Gimme, gimme. Alright. Sorry, courier. 1. The merchant is some kind of weak for sure. Some kind of freak, I mean. Innate and retain. Okay, give me a chandelier. I don't know if that's necessary, but you know, whatever. And is there something I want to royally approve? Innate and retain. What would be good with innate and retain? Attack or skill. So give me a subroutine. I know. I've got a skim here. That works very well. I could remove a defend. It's a very luxurious run when you can already remove defense at this point. I haven't even taken any of the powers that remove cards besides the starting one. What card do I have that exhausts? Reboot? Boot sequence? Boot sequence is kinda good that it removes itself. I don't really need another. I don't want to take a curse. None of those cards there were that exciting. Without the exhaust. I don't have a genetic algorithm here. Well, I can immediately play a meteor stack, that's not too bad. Right, then one of those as well. Defect, I mean, I guess it's cool-headed. Nice. So Bruton is basically free. Then I can get glass works going. Then I can Voltaic for free. Then I can barrage for free. And then I can just hit that. Okay. Yeah, I can use the 8 energy very well now. That's a combination right there. I was able to do it because yeah, that's a very nice card to get. The scheme. Scheme with innate and retain when you've got 8 energy on turn 1. So short choice. What is the best card to hologram here even? Is there something that good? Barricade. None of these is that good. Compact is pretty good actually. Sucks for the chef, but I want to keep the focused strike which does 18 damage. What the hell? That's disgusting. That's a disgusting turn right there. Where did I even... Oh, Chandelier. Oh, Chandelier. It was the right purchase all along. I've got 2 giga turns in that case. Turn 1 and turn 3. Stonecracker is literally nothing. I could take another compact with the fact that I've got the chunk in my deck now. Modded. Or a flak cannon. Give me a flak cannon. You know, I can clean up my deck with that. Mercury Hourglass. What am I even upgrading here? Could go with this. It will do, this will make it do 6 damage more per status in my deck, which is very high. Hello, floating eyeball. Those ones I'm playing for sure. Subroutine. Boot sequence, glassworks, garage. Get a reboot here. Feral. Defend, Drawcast. Not a bad start. I've seen better, I've seen worse. Right, 24 damage coming my way. I've got the scheme here. 3. This deck is complicated actually. Give me my turbo back. It has no downside at all. Give me a dual cool-headed. There's the spinner. Voltaic doesn't do much. Advance is very good. There does nothing. Beat those things. Oh, Forgotten Soul kind of value with this. Ah, that's a deck where the Forgotten Soul is actually good. If I had more of these anyway. I had more status cards to get me. You know, maybe a, overheat could be a pretty nice one. Actually pretty decent damage from it. Usually the Forgotten Soul is just completely garbage. This is a really useless relic. Like, consider you get it in Act 3. Like, what are you gonna do with, like, at best case scenario this does like 30 damage, which is completely, like, passable. But it's worse than a strike dummy most of the time. It's so underwhelming. Nice. An Eternal Weather to sustain a bit. Boost away could be interesting. Second Voltaic. I mean, trash to the treasure or the second Voltaic. Second Voltaic, they go exponential. I'm upgrading that immediately as well. I've got 2 of them now. That means double scaling. I don't want to draw less cards. I don't need the max HP either. I would like to upgrade, so I'm even more OP. Oh, subroutine is now free, that's very nice. The other 2 is not that important, just some more block. Could save me some HP at some point. Never know. I think we need a flag cannon at the start. I can skim though. I'll remove all of the daisies I put in my deck anyway. Zap into Glacier. The boost sequence. Voltaic. Yeah, still playing the Voltaic though. I want to give the 1 plasma though. I'm not gonna play the gas first, it's worse. Fragment, Storm is insane. Oh, Voltaic, now it's giving me 4 lightning. This thing's already actually dead, basically. Get the turbo in my hand. Alright, give me a hologram here. Just so I can absolutely sit on this guy. Do I have a hologram? Yeah, I do. Come on. Sayonara, sucker. You are facing a being beyond your comprehension. Spinner is free. I mean, Ferrari is going to sadly kill it. Whatever. Wait. Gotta kill it with the Voltaic. Right. 2 out of 12 hits there. Just paper. Oh, that's very nice. I'm always proccing this with the exhausts on my status cards. Gonna be a skip. And this one, buffer or super critical. Buffer is so nice. Do not take damage. What am I upgrading? I think the buffer is the best one. Like, the potential block from this is insane. Rocket Button is better though. Draw more. It is always possible. Oh, yeah, and the buffer got automatically upgraded anyway with my very impactful Stone Cracker. Right, subroutine immediately. Not the best hand here. Psych. Okay, play that. A kid named Meteor Strike. Oops, I don't have energy. I dropped my hand actually. Oops. My bad. That was really badly played. This is better actually. I don't actually want to kill you yet. If I kill you too fast, it's gonna end up with me having to face the door maker before setting up my stuff. Setting up my choice. And it's worth it for this. Put more daisies into my draw pile, I don't care. I've got the flag cannon here. It's literally just a draw. Free draw for me. Right, Defect up Voltaic again. Buffer angle. Flag cannon angle. 1 damage, big damage. I feel like the 15 is probably the bigger part of that, but whatever. Take 0 damage, not bad. Again, going to take 0 damage here, but I would like to make it even more aura. I'd like to have more aura than that. Damn it. Well, Ferrari is pretty nice. Get the energy somewhere. I don't know where I'm getting the energy from. How'd I get the energy? Go for a rocket punch. No, can't find anything. Still 0 status cards. Right, back to the door itself. 12 lightning. Take that. I didn't have lethal on that, according to my calculations. Alright, I've got a Voltaic here. Go boy, go. Go. How you doing, brother? I have lethal here in my hand already. Bye-bye. I could easily take on the second boss too. That was beautiful. Not going for the close. Suddenly starts winning. What the fuck? What's that? There we are. I'm happy with that performance. So, that's Slay the Spire 2 for you. Amazing game. Remember to play it yourself if you want to. And leave me a subscription if you enjoyed the Dex I constructed.